You know, I'm really pissed off, okay? And you should be too. What's the point of having a Republican Party? What's the point? I don't even understand. Like, what's the point of having a unified party around principles? By the way, I'm Dan Bongino, host of the Renegade Republican, called the Renegade Republican for a reason. Because sometimes it pains me to identify with this stupid party, who I divorced myself from their establishment brand a long time ago. We are just chock full of imbeciles in this party. So, our Attorney General, a good, honorable, noble man, Jeff Sessions, in the course of his duties as a U.S. Senator, folks, this is not a joke, has met with foreign leaders, including the Russian ambassador. By the way, as reported by the Daily Caller today and the Washington Free Beacon and just about everybody else, Democrats, 30 Democrats, met with the same Russian ambassador to talk about the crappy Iran deal where Barack Obama gave the world's worst terrorist regime, the Iranians, hundreds of millions of dollars, billions of dollars down the road, and access to nuclear technology and a pathway to developing it if they don't have it already. But let's not talk about those meetings. Let's talk about Jeff Sessions having a meeting with the foreign ambassador to Ukraine and ask him to resign because in a Senate confirmation hearing on his AG spot, and they asked him about a meeting with the Russians in his surrogate role, he said he hadn't had any meetings, which is factually absolutely correct. And what do we have? We have idiot Republicans on the House and Senate side with no sense of what's going on in scale right now, jumping on the freaking train to throw this guy under the bus. What is wrong with you? Do you understand what's going on? I mean, clearly they didn't elect you based on your IQ. I mean, what did they elect? What was it, your charisma that did it? Listen, I'm getting out of naming names here directly because some of these people are friends, but to express to you my level of disappointment in them, I mean it. Like, you need to look some of these people up yourself. On the Senate side and the Republican side, these are the people who are destroying the Republican brand. And when I say friends, make no mistake. Don't let the fact that I like some of these people personally, mislead you for a second to think that I won't go after them politically. Ever. Don't let that mislead you for a second. It's just, I want to give some of them a chance at least to explain themselves because I think some of them may really just not get it. They may just have thick skulls. The Democrats, listen to me, to the Republicans out there. Did you notice when this happens on the Democrat side that the Democrats never throw their people under the bus, even when they're wrong, and they should? Perfect example. Sorry, I just had Chipotle. I was having dinner. I had to run in here and do my live. When Loretta Lynch met with Bill Clinton on his plane, when they were investigating his wife for actual potential crimes, this setting up of the illegal server, getting information out of SCIFs, transferring it over unsecure email. I mean, actual federal crimes. The Attorney General meets with the husband of the potential felon. Democrats, no big deal. Then the Chuck Schumer said, there's nothing to see here. And let me quote him, he said, it doesn't matter. There's nothing to see here. Now you have Jeff Sessions, who does nothing wrong at all, answers a question honestly in a congressional hearing, and you have a bunch of dopes in the Republican Party jumping on board going, I don't know, man. I think this guy should recuse himself or resign. I mean, do you guys have, what is wrong? Are you really that dumb? Do you really believe Jeff Sessions, like, nobody would ever figure out that he met with Russians in his term in the Senate, that he was hiding the fact that he's ever met with the Russians when everybody in the Senate has met with the Russians at some point, the foreign ambassador? Folks, how stupid of a party do we have? They hate Trump so much that they will get some of these Republicans out there, that they will do anything. And listen, we don't have to worship Trump. We don't do that, okay? We don't do golden calf politics. He's a man like everyone else. If he does something dumb, we should call him out. But why are we making up stuff that we did nothing wrong on to pick a fight with our president right now, of our party, who's doing a lot of good things? What's the point? I don't get it. What's the point? Do you even understand how this works? Politics, political capital? Hey, a couple more points on this I wanted to bring up. I had some notes on this. Number one, if there's an investigation into Sessions and Sessions did something wrong and there's some collusion with the Russians going on out there, Then where's the evidence? Where's the evidence? Have you seen any evidence of anything? Anything. So you have all these leaks in the government. There's a leak about Trump wearing a bathrobe to watch TV. There's a leak of his entire conversation with the Australians and the Mexicans on his foreign leader conversation. That all leaked. But the leak of the actual evidence that supposedly exists of some Russian Trump conspiracy hasn't leaked out. There's zero evidence. There's no evidence of anything. Here's number two. Barack Obama and Jay Johnson himself, the former DHS secretary, said there's no evidence of Russians hacking the election. Well, I don't understand what you're talking about in the media. What is your point? That the incoming president was having conversations with people all over the world about what was going to happen when they took office? That's your case? You have nothing else. There's no evidence of any collusion, any collusion on hacking. What is your point? Folks, it's disgusting. I'm telling you, these guys are in office. They get in there and they get big heads and they think they matter more than you. The bottom line is you're in Congress, you're in the Senate, you're one of 435 and you're one of 100 people who can dictate and change the course of policy. You should really be more responsible when you open your mouths and say things that are really, really dumb, like trying to jump on the let's destroy Jeff Sessions train. The idiocracy just seems to get in these guys' heads every time. It's disturbing. I think that's why I'm going to stay on the outside for good. I mean, I'm not running again, but I'm tired of it. I really am. It's a freaking cesspool in D.C. Chock full of idiots. What is in the water in D.C.? They have like high fluoride levels that are putting holes in their brain like Creutzfeldt-Jakob or whatever disease. Mad cow, except it's mad politician. Dopes. 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 Wake up. We're in a freaking ideological war, you dopes. Do you understand what's going on? These people are trying to take down the entire Trump administration, destroy everything, the economy, the healthcare system, the education system with it, and you dolts are just jumping on the train. Oh yeah, let's have Jeff Sessions resign. Idiots, you resign. Please, and take your whole staff with you. Goodbye.